When it comes to Ubisoft, their bread and butter usually is the Assassin's Creed franchise, and it's a franchise that's still alive and well and ever evolving for Ubisoft, because over the past couple of years, this franchise alone has seen so many drastic changes in terms of its game design, in terms of the experience it wants to offer players, the type of narrative that it went for. Some people would usually complain that Assassin's Creed has changed a little bit too much since its older days, since its golden days, if you will. But that doesn't stop Ubisoft from continuing to expand on this franchise. And one of the things that they officially announced, it was a couple, I don't remember when, but let's say about last year, when Ubisoft announced the Assassin's Creed Infinity, which will be a live service of some kind, where it would just be one Assassin's Creed installment that continuously expands throughout the years with new content, new settings, new Assassin's Creed characters, and probably have some sort of online feature of some kind, whether cooperative or multiplayer. As we're getting nearer to possibly hearing something from Ubisoft, this is when now some leaks and rumors are starting to spring up. And there's actually a few new details that have come to light regarding Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed series. Multiple reports claim of a project called Project Red, which is in the works, and it may be set in Asia. And this could be part of the upcoming live service Assassin's Creed Infinity. Now, Kotaku reported about Project Red's existence, and even Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, who is a very well-known video game journalist, has also said that Project Red is going to be part of Assassin's Creed Infinity as opposed to being a standalone game. Now, with the rumors saying that it's going to be set in Asia, a lot of people kind of usually look towards feudal Japan or a setting in Japan, because it's been always desired by the player base and fans of the franchise. Assassin's Creed has been almost to every corner of the world. We've had it set in Syria, Damascus. We've had it set in parts of Italy. We've had it in North America. There was also the Ottoman Empire, Constantinople, and a few other more. Egypt, Rome, and recently with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which took place in parts of Scandinavia and as well as England. So feudal Japan could be the next setting for this upcoming Assassin's Creed. And there is one insider from Kotaku who says that Japan as a setting for Assassin's Creed has long been discussed internally by the developers. Really exciting. I don't know. For me personally, haven't played the past Assassin's Creed games only because the way they make these games tend to be formulaic, and I've played a lot of them, and I've just grown tired of it. I've had a franchise fatigue, if you will. But Project Red seems to be a little bit of a promise. And then there's also another leak or report that is coming from Kotaku once again, and it has to do with another new game that has a code name called Project Rift. And it's reportedly a smaller scale Assassin's Creed game that started off as an expansion from Assassin's Creed Valhalla and has since become a standalone game. Now, sources told Kotaku that this game is reportedly going to set in Baghdad. Ooh, okay. But apparently it faced some new challenges during its development and is still a long way before it's ever going to be official. It might never even come out. However, despite the fact that it's not confirmed, these leaks does show that this smaller unannounced title from Ubisoft could be only delayed and will be revealed whenever that project is ready. So, conclusively, Ubisoft is working on two projects, based on these rumors and leaks and insider knowledge, which is Project Red, which could be set in Japan or somewhere in Asia and will be part of the Assassin's Creed Infinity live service. And then Project Rift, which will be set in Baghdad and will be a standalone, smaller scale game. Really interesting stuff. But again, these are just rumors and leaks. We just take them with a grain of salt. That means that we shouldn't take them for what they are, face value. And again, until we hear officially from Ubisoft, we're going to have to wait and see. It's interesting to see how Assassin's Creed as a franchise has evolved over the years and always has potential for growth and expansion. So I'm definitely excited for the future of Assassin's Creed. I know a lot of people usually criticize it for its formulaic design, but I think the developers behind the series are very passionate and are always looking to, surprise their fan base and try to give them something that's new and inventive, if you will. So until then, we're gonna have to wait and see. These are only, again, just rumors and leaks, but tell me what you think. What is a setting or historical period that Assassin's Creed should definitely focus on? Because I know there's so many that Ubisoft has yet to dabble with. So join in the conversation. Text me at 4215. It's a lot or do. We're going to take a short break, and coming up next, we'll be talking about the developers behind Minecraft, as they have completely banned NFT support on their game. And that's a really big deal. So we'll be jumping into that and so much more right here on the Evening Buzz.
Pulse95.
Now, I must preface from the get-go, just to give you guys a disclaimer, I'm not an NFT expert. I don't invest in any of this blockchain stuff. So when I talk about it from a very amateur perspective, but I do try to give you guys at least what I believe is my perspective on the matter. But as a gamer, NFTs has never rubbed me the right way. I see them as a very nefarious type of blockchain technology that is open for exploits and fraudulent behavior and even bad actors that really just ruin it for all. Because what's happened now, and I'll just give you guys a bit of an explanation to what NFTs are. NFTs are digital assets. They can be anything from a picture to a digital item, a cosmetic, and you basically can acquire it by earning it through the game, looting or whatever. And it has real life monetary value to it. And when you purchase it, you purchase it's the right of ownership. It's almost like a license, a digital asset license that you can now distribute and make money out of, right? However, there has been so many controversies behind this, behind NFTs, and there's been also this interest to try to implement it into video games. But majority of gamers out there disdain it. They don't tolerate it. They want it completely abolished from major video game titles out there because, like I said, it's open for exploitation. People can end up using NFTs as a form of profiteering, and it detracts from the artistic and the gaming experience that everyone usually goes for video games. It becomes work. It becomes a business when all you're doing is play to earn to get those items and try to sell them and resell them and so. So Minecraft is the next big game. The studio behind Minecraft, Mojang, has just went public, making it very clear that they will not allow blockchain technology such as NFTs to be integrated within its massively popular game that is Minecraft. Now, this is one of many other studios and even big companies such as Steam. Steam has brutally banned NFTs on their platform. They will not allow it nor tolerate it. And Minecraft is also stating that they believe NFTs to be inconsistent with long-term joy and success of our players. They go on to say in a blog post that to allow server owners to implement NFTs, and have like a play to earn feature to it, it could reward players with NFT forms or, in-game skins and such. But they believe it takes the focus away from playing the game and allows for profiteering. Just thinking of trying to make as much real life money through those NFTs. Because I can already imagine if there are NFTs in a video game, what's going to happen is there's going to be a third party group out there that will just sit and constantly be grinding a game out, trying to loot and trying to monopolize all of these digital assets, and then create a market that is to their benefit and try to resell those NFTs for superficially inflated prices. And again, what happens then? You're not really playing the game to have fun. You're playing the game to make money off of these digital assets. So for them, Minecraft is not about that. The crux of the matter comes down to the fact that allowing players to earn NFT rewards would create an ecosystem of haves and have-nots, which goes against Minecraft's values of inclusion and playing together. Mojang, the studio, goes as far as to call NFTs against the spirit of Minecraft. And I give them kudos for that. I give them respect for it because it shows that they are extremely aware of the danger behind NFTs and what sort of controversies that can come from it. There was even an instant that they were talking about where, when it comes to fraud, there's instances where NFTs were sold at artificially or fraudulently inflated prices, and developers are concerned that third-party NFTs are not reliable and could end up costing players. There are a lot of bad actors when it comes to NFTs. There's been so many cases of people who have their NFTs copied or even stolen. It's not as reliable as we'd hoped. Now, I know there are NFT investors out there who will claim otherwise, and I'd love to hear from you. Text me 4215. It's Lutterdo. Do you believe NFTs in gaming has potential, or should it require more regulation of some kind, or should it completely not be involved in gaming whatsoever? Want to hear from you. It's a debate. I know people are going to be on both sides. I'm on the side of not really allowing NFTs to be in games because it hinders the experience. It hinders the joy and the fun that you play games for, and it allows profiteering. It allows for this heinous business practice that I personally feel like it detracts from what gaming is all about. If the game isn't fun, why bother? And that's as simple as a philosophy as I can give you. But let's take a short break, and coming up next, we'll be talking about the latest live-action film, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. The first ever trailer came out, and I'll be honest, I have a few things I'd love to talk about, because first impression, I gotta say, not bad at all. So let's take a short break, and coming up next, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves official trailer right here on The Evening Buzz.
If you liked this episode of The Evening Buzz, drop a like and subscribe. Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.